YCDBSOYA. You can't do business sitting on your ass. What's up?
Yeah, you tell me what you're doing.
What are we doing? So, yes, Caden over here. We're doing research right now. This is Caden Powell. What are you doing?
Strength, weaknesses, like analysis on competitors.
This is Caden Powell, an extremely good friend of mine from Wolfson School of Jacksonville.
Oh.
And right now we are both working on, I'm working on algorithm research, and he is working on SWOT, S-W-O-T. You want to explain that?
So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking the competitors for the company and I'm looking at the strengths, weaknesses, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, which make it possible for us to forward our product through them, and threats to us. And I'm analyzing them for each individual company, and then I'm going to take this and analyze it and see what we can do with that, or overview of the industry, possible projection, customer groups, and anything else we can do with this sort of research on our competitors and what can make our respective company better. More of an action guy.
Cryptographic hash function will give the same output every time it's... Oh, I know doing this.
Do you want female 49 male?
Yeah. Insulting their hashes.
Salting?
This is just insane. Does this make sense? Every time they come back to log in, okay, these says companies shouldn't be keeping passwords in plain text at all. Instead, when a user types in their password for the first time, the site should hash the password and only keep that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What does that mean?
So basically what it'll do is, it's kind of like what Apple does with their Face ID, is it'll basically
convert that into their own encrypted code.
So it'll like take your face, whatever it uses to capture your face.
Yeah.
It'll convert that into some sort of code.
Is that hashing?
I think that's hashing. And then it'll convert that into some sort of code, keep it in some I forget what it's called.
And then every time you do it again, it compares it?
Yeah, so whenever I go for Face ID, it would look and it's like, okay, this
keeps
face.
comparing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this face matches the hash. Yeah, it's called the SEP. Secure Enclave Processor. Touch ID, Face ID. Yeah, it's basically something that keeps it. The Secure Enclave Processor is much more secure than like your regular processor. So you know how they'll say this like newest iPhone has the newest A12 chip or whatever.
I guess we gotta do two apps too, because iOS and
Android. I feel like that wouldn't be super difficult to do.
The redhead?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Tyler. He's homie.
That was old, right? Reverse chronological order. I remember that was old. Like Instagram used to do that. The newest posts from the account users, while those showed up first. They don't do that anymore.
I think they do like some weird thing.
Twitter allows it, but like Twitter, you can change it to reverse chronological order.
So like,
Cause you know how like you'll be looking at something that says 3 days.
yeah, I think. But yeah, you're all cut up. See all posts from the past 3 days.
Content, relevancy, so be based on your behavior. I guess every person is their own business.
I guess I feel like businesses wouldn't really. They don't use perspective. I feel like it'd be
No,
more.
But people are their own business because they're making money off of writing in some way.
They make money.
Alright, yeah.
Perspective. We go over that.
I don't think we did.
No, yeah.
So Reddit, they make money based off of
I
that.
thought they made like the points, like the little badges on Reddit.
They get coins.
Yeah, and you can buy Reddit Premium with that.
You can buy premium and all that shit. But this would be, so the consumer, the commenter themselves, I'm not 100% sure on that either. So,
Where the monetization would come in would be advertising.
advertisement, and I'll go into that later.
Right.
And then the other monetization would be, would the writers be presented an option to pay up front? Like let's say they wanted to pay, I'm not 100% sure on this, so don't.
Yeah.
let's say they could play. The first option is free. Second option is, let's say, $1.99, and the third option is $5.99. So let's say the free version, you can only write specific. You can only write. Let's say you can write one thing a month. You do more.
Yeah.
You do. I'm just.
Yeah,
all
but
this
yeah.
is- And then you could only get, like, let's say, a small percentage of advertisement profits if you become large.
Okay.
And if that person becomes large, then they'll be like, oh, I want more percentage. So then they buy the other one monthly. So they'd be spending $5.99 a month because they're making so much money. Like, let's say the small one, you can only make 30% of your advertising profit. The second one you can make 60%, and then the third one you can make 85, 90%. So those people who are getting like so many views, they're gonna notice, be like, okay, maybe I need to upgrade my thing. So they'll be upgrading to a $5.99.
So if you're using the free one, then the profits they're not getting would go to Perspective.
Yeah.
So would the
70% profit would go to you.
Yeah, so would Perspective make more money if they paid than with the advertising? So if they paid this $5.99 then got more profit.
See, that's why I think you'd have to do a whole analysis to see if that $5.99 a month is more than those advertising.
Right. I think you could really only do that if...
But you'd still be making a ton of money because Instagram, YouTube lets you keep like 90%, or it's like an 80%.
Yeah, I mean, they've been choking down on that.
Like 60-40 or something.
Right.
It depends. I'll send y'all. Remember, I had all these people. I have more, but they sent me their questions. Like, all these people sent me their questions, so I could just send them to you, and you can see what they think. That's like a small.
Yeah, like a small focus group. Mesmerizing. Every single time that number ticks, it's someone going in there and adding a post that can change the lives of many. I don't know, trippy to think about. Meanwhile, the Instagram algorithm, I swear, every update that messes up the established accounts. I used to get like 700 views on a video, now I get like 200.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what they were saying. It said, as a result, marketers have to constantly adapt to them. This means constantly experimenting with content and changing.
That's indirectly, that's what I do with this thing. I try and change it up.
You do?
I mean, yeah, but I've been lazy lately because I've been on vacation, but...
Do you do, like, hashtags and
Yeah.
keywords?
Well, I'm not trying to, go big. I'm trying to advertise, the school, so no one would follow the hashtag Samuel Snack anymore.
My dad does.
Well, yeah.
He likes it.
Jacksaw Jeff does.
So good. And I like to end my videos with kind of a social thought I think about. So one of these thoughts was, what's a thought I had today? Are there more humans or are there more keys in the world? Like keys you put in a lock?